quick. Normally it gives me a second before it goes live, but it was in a hurry to go to live today. Normally it gives that 3, 2, 1 and whatnot, and then takes a second or two, but it went 3, 2, 1, boom, live. I'm like, damn. Oh, yeah. Hope everybody's doing all right. I can't complain. Don't do no good. Nobody wants to hear it. Well, Walmart lost a little business today. I needed to replace the box fan, the one I've been using to keep my generator running to run my AC. Long story there. Well, evidently it burned out eventually because it don't work no more. It worked for what I needed to when I did, and it was old and about worn out anyway. You only get about 1 year out of them $20 fans. Anyhow, I need another one, and I had a choice of sitting around waiting for this Walmart Plus bullshit, and I could get it between 4 and 6 this evening, or I walked right over there to Walgreens, and I joined their reward program, and I actually got it a few dollars cheaper than I would have bought one at Walmart. So, Walmart. I know they don't care what's one person, but I thought that was pretty cool. I even got a cheaper deal. Walmart's the one lost the sale, not me. I wonder what. I got someone sitting behind me reading the sign, I reckon. Good. Maybe they're signing a petition. Yeah. I'm not sitting in front of their home office like yesterday. No, I came on down here about a mile down the street. I'm going to probably use different locations the whole time I'm here. That way, everybody gets a chance to see me in the RV. And heck, I hope to get signatures on the petition because no one belongs in jail for weed. That's the main thing. But while I'm here in Bentonville, Arkansas, I can point out how bad Walmart has become. Hey, but do me a favor. If you think people don't belong in jail for weed, screenshot and sign that. Or you can go to 420jim.com, 420jim.com, sign the petition. This is a sign that got me kicked out and banned out of all Walmarts. That don't solicit. I actually put that there, and it's on both sides to keep idiots away from me so they don't come up knocking on my door or something and say, yo, man, you got weed? It's hard for them to read no one belongs in jail and whatnot, and they think I'm a damn mobile dispensary or come to hand out free weed, I guess. Just like when I complain about Walmart, the first thing people think, oh, it's camping. No, it don't have a damn thing to do about camping. There's people all across America that would let me park in their driveway one night, to rest. I don't have to have a Walmart. But, see that generator? Walmart. My engine oil, Walmart. My jack, Walmart. My vinyl that I use to cut out these, Walmart. My markers bought from Walmart. The tape from Walmart. The shirts that I make and wear, they're all from Walmart. And I've never done nothing wrong to Walmart. When they say I trespass, they're full of shit. Why don't one of their shareholders or stockholders or whatever come by and see me? Let me play you a couple of videos and recordings from your Walmart employees proving my point. Yeah, they gave me some shit one day, but the next day their boss, their manager, whoever, the ones that run the store, called me, apologized, and said it shouldn't happen. They lifted the trespass. Well, then why do I have a trial coming up December 10th? Yeah, not only are they trying to do me on an illegal trespass, they're maliciously trying to do it. Bunch of stupid shit from Walmart's what it is. But hey, if you're in the area, Bentonville, come on by, say hello. I'm right here on B Street and 14th. That's B as in boy, yay! B as in boy and 14th Street. Bentonville, Arkansas. The museum's a couple of miles down the road. Walmart Corporation's a mile that way. I'll get some attention here today. Maybe I'll get some people to sign the petition. That's the main thing. Of course, I want to let Walmart know that they should at least talk to me. Once again, you can sign the petition right there or at 420gym.com. If you're near Bentonville and can come on by, I'll be here all day and evening with my mobile billboard. You can sign the petition. If you want to hear the tapes or anything about Walmart, I can play them for you. But most of all, God gave us every herb-bearing seed, every one. And above that, when people come by, I like to point that out. I have them read that where it says everyone needs a little Jesus, and then I give them one of these little figurines. So that's what I'm about. I don't care what any troll on the internet tells or lies to you about or whatever. Come by and meet me for yourself. You know what I mean? I've got people that's been following me since 2014. The whole journey. And my whole journey has been on the internet. So please subscribe to the channel. I was on Facebook for over 10 years. Mark Zuckerberg got his panties in a twist and banned me from Facebook because I'm suing Walmart. And of course, they don't want cannabis legal, Walmart or Facebook. Well, Facebook itself don't care, the owner of Facebook. You know, Mark Prissy Pants. Hey Ray, what's up? Can't believe we ain't getting no comments or nothing. Damn. What's up, Melissa? Yeah. I mean, it's not an elite thing. I mean, it's not like I'm the only one that ever got banned, but I think it's pretty funny. I got banned because of my name, not nothing I'd done. And when I get my windows done, yeah. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg's going to wish he never banned me. Because I'm going to put screenshots from his own platform of where he lets people do illegal things. And I can prove it. I can prove it. I reported bad accounts that were using my name, my photo, my everything, and they told me I didn't violate their standards. What the hell do you mean I don't violate your standards? So a half dozen of my friends reported it. Same thing. Me, if I fart, they asked me to produce an ID to prove it that's my legal name. Why didn't they do that to this person that made this other account with my old name? All they had to do was lock his account until he proved that he was that person. See, they didn't do that. Mark Zuckerberg and them, they know exactly what they're doing. I got banned because of my name. It took 3.5 years and me to threaten to take his ass to court to make him put my legal name on Facebook. The little punk don't like the fact that the judge changed my name July 18th of 2019, or July 8th of 2019 to 420 Jim. I sent him the court order, I sent him the driver's license, I sent him a copy of Social Security. They kept saying their algorithm couldn't read it. For 3.5 years they did that bullshit. So, up Mark. Oh yeah, and if you try and report that, they'd tell you it don't violate their community standards. And then out of the blue, you'll get all these, I call them porn book, because I get full-on beaver shots and stuff sent to me. And I'm like, what the hell, you know? I didn't think you could see that shit like that on Facebook. So I'd repost it, hey, look, porn book. And then I'd get a violation for posting what Facebook sent to me in my feed. You could plainly see it was from them and all. And I'd be, hey, look what porn book's up to again. And then I get the violation. They want robot driving trucks and robots driving, and they can't keep porn off the internet? Bullshit. Bullshit. Mark and Em are the leaders of pushing our kids and stuff towards porn. That's what they live for. Of course, I'm entitled to my opinion, but I think that's what they live for. Oh yeah. Oh man, have you seen these kid books they come out with about taking care of my beaver and my pet beaver and this, that, and the other? Man, sick people running this world. And when I say sick people running this world, I'm not necessarily talking about the president. The presidents are nothing more than puppets. Joe Biden proved that. They're nothing more than freaking puppets. It's the one that controls the president. Those are the sick, demonic, evil bastards. But heck, I kind of like that fan better than the other one. And if I waited and ordered one at Walmart, I wouldn't have got it until about 6 tonight. And it was 22 plus tax. The one in Walgreens was 22 something plus tax. But if I had the reward card or whatever the hell, their program, it was $19.99 in tax. So I just put my phone number in, joined their program in 2 seconds. I put my old phone number in, that way I don't get their bullshit. Join their program, and boom, $20 out the door pretty much. So I saved a couple of bucks and didn't have to wait until 6 o'clock to have it delivered. I wanted it before 6, in the heat of the days between now and 6. After 6, it would be good for tomorrow, but it ain't gonna help for shit today. Oh, well, hey, your phone's always watching and listening without Facebook. Don't fool you. Just like the smart TVs, they all have microphones and cameras in them. That's been proven. I don't care if people believe that or not. Let me ask you one thing when it comes to these cell phones. How come every damn cell phone made all of a sudden made it where you couldn't change your battery? Or you couldn't take it out? Yeah. So because the only way you used to be able to beat them was take your battery out. They only had a little bitty backup at last, 15, 30 minutes, whatever. And people were smart. They'd take their battery out and put it in when they needed it and take it out when they didn't. They didn't like that. So they made it to where we can't access the batteries no more to take them in and out. They didn't do it because of a new technology, new battery. They did it because people figured out how to cheat the system, and then they took that cheat away. Oh, I'm sure you know that. You seem very enlightened, but some of the other people watching us might not know that. Just like they fool, not everybody, they fool the sheep when that you got the feature you can turn your GPS tracking off and stuff. They're only telling you half the truth. Yes, you can turn your GPS tracking and stuff off. To businesses, to the average folk, whatever. But not to the United States government. No, you cannot turn it off to them. Oh hell, well, you've seen my vehicle and you know my name. You don't think that they don't watch me and know everything I do? Every time I look around and fart, they can tell me which direction I look and what flavor fart it was. But I don't care. That's why I do these, and I put everything on the social media. Every time I have an encounter with a cop or something, I put on live. Just the other night, night before last, I was doing a live. when a sergeant from Bentonville police come by. Onan, O-N-A-N. Very, 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 very nice and professional officer. Good cop, attaboy. Good cop, attaboy. He had seen me come in and out of town over the last few months, whatnot, and his wife worked across the street by the Walmart Corporation. I'm parked across from it, over there doing my own front. And he come by just to meet me. Just come, everybody just wanted to come by and meet me and all. And we talked 45 minutes or so. And of course, my stupid trolls or someone called and told him what a bad person I was and how I hated cops and stuff. That's about the stupidest thing you could tell a cop. All they got to do is go look at my videos. I fly a flag. I used to make them with the red bar and the blue bar. The blue is for the cops and the red's for the firemen and the police. Then someone sent me one, so I didn't have to make them no more or nothing. And then a real nice lady, Ricky, sent me this one that I proudly fly. Corrections, dispatch, EMS, nurses, firefighters, police, and military. Yeah, no, I don't hate cops. I don't like bad ones. I want them fired. I don't want no harm to come to anybody or any cop. So, no, I don't hate cops. I actually respect them and like them. Unless, they're a bad cop. Then if they talk wrong to me, I'm going to talk wrong to them. They tell me they know the laws, but they really don't know the laws. They know how to, uphold just and unjust laws, but they don't necessarily know the laws. But I point out with that flag, not all dispatchers, not all guards, or not all fire. Not everybody is good. There's good and bad in every one of them departments. And if the good people would quit covering up for the bad people in them departments, they'd have great departments. Hey, Mr. Frankie. Mr. Frankie, how you doing, my man? Walmart lost a fan sale today. It would have been like $26 in tax, and I had to wait till 6 o'clock. Shit, I got one here at Walgreens for $19.99 in tax, and I got to walk in the store, buy it, and bring it out here and plug it in. So they saved me at least $5 or $6, and I didn't have to wait 4 hours to get it. Way to go, Walmart. How the hell are you? I've always used two. And the one I put outside to blow on the generator all the time, yeah, it finally went out. It just barely on high turns around. But it's old. These fans, they're $20 give or take, and they last a year, one season. Then you throw them out and get one next year. So I'm not unhappy with the performance of that fan. I'm real happy. I got my $20 out of that Walmart fan, just like this one up here in the front. I've got my money out of it, and when it goes out in a month or two, I'll have to buy another one. Cool. But I had to replace that one. And instead of putting it out on the generator, because I'm not running the AC that's broke, I put it in here for us. So now we got that cross breeze going on. It feels pretty good in there. I hadn't had but one inside fan for a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So now that I brought the cross breeze back and all, it don't feel that bad in here at all. Yeah. When it took that last fall, I plugged it in. It worked for a minute. But I never plugged it in until the other day. And yeah, when it goes to kick on, the fan and stuff come on, but when it goes to kick on the air, yeah, it rumbles and shorts out, cuts out, loses electric and everything. So, junk. My fault, totally my fault, but what can you say? Good thing I only had $100 invested in it, and I got my money out of, worth out of it. It might be something that someone could fix or something, but I'm not going to, mess with it. I've been entertaining the option of buying a little window shaker or floor unit, but that'll take every penny I've got and leave me broke. No way to do anything, if I do that. So I'm just going to pay attention to the temperature. If it gets too hot, I'll go rent a spot somewhere and plug in. But it's not going to get that hot this week. Where did I put my damn glasses at? Ah. Window shaker, that's what they call the ones you put in windows. The units that you buy and you just hang them out your window and slide that out and down and all. They've always called them window shakers. Damn, I can't believe you're today years old and just portable ACs. They have floor models and they've always had window shakers. I mean, ever since I knee-high to a grasshopper, that's what we always called them, window shakers. Because they sit there in your window frame with the window shut down on it and, blowing air in. I can't believe you never heard it called that. Woo, 103. Damn it. Damn it, Mon. I mean, damn. Y'all never called AC's window shaker? I mean, damn. Just think about it. That's what they do. They set up in the window and hum, basically vibrate. And as the AC gets older and older and you get a real old one, the motor's running rough and whatnot, it'll vibrate that top window, and actually shake it. 93 in Topeka. It says we're at 88 here. It feels hotter. Nope, it says 88. But we're under a heat advisory. We're supposed to hit 93 or 94. But here's the thing. It's creeping up to that till like 5 o'clock. We will hit 94, and then it comes back down. So, thank goodness, when you hit that high point, it's ready to go back down. They don't really stay at that high point for 3, 4, 5 hours. I can't believe y'all never heard of a window shaker. Damn. But that's like a lot of people never heard of ETA. You know how they got the LOL and this, that, and the other? One of the first 3-letter, whatever you call them things, like LOL and whatnot. One of the first ones I ever known of was ETA. Estimated time of arrival. I was telling one of my fish stories about the boat's ETA, and they're like, what's an ETA? I thought everybody knew what ETA stood for, but that made an ass out of myself because I assumed. Just like I assumed y'all knew what a window shaker was. Anybody else out there ever hear of a window AC unit called a window shaker? Hey, why don't you go, hey, why don't you do me a favor? Ask AI, ask Alexa, whatever, or Google, what is a window shaker? Or what do they consider a window shaker? Or what's the slang for, yeah. I'll be surprised if it don't come up. Hell, down in Florida where I grew up and all, if you just said, yeah, I'm going to go get a window shaker, crackheads would come out of woodworks carrying them to you, or, you know, whatever. Everybody down there knows what a window shaker is. That's funny. But it's like when I first went to California, I never heard the word bitchin'. Never. I come back from California to Florida and I started it in my neighborhood, in my area, the word bitchin'. Eventually it come across the country, but man, nobody ever used the word bitchin' except out in California for years. Thank you, Frankie. Man, I thought I was wondering what planet CERN dropped me off on if they didn't call the old air conditioners window shakers. I was about to be convinced that CERN put us in another timeline. You talk about Mandela effect. Because I've always known them as window shakers. That's cool. Alexis knew what an old air conditioner was, but didn't know what I was. Oh, that's good. Hey, Frankie, ask Alexis if they know that 420 Jim is suing Walmart. Ask him if they... Or is 420 Jim suing Walmart? Get that AI rhythm kicking my... See, I need to get this AI and all this shit turned around into my favor, into the petition and all. I don't know that one. Alexa, did you know that Walmart is maliciously prosecuting 420 Jim? I bet she don't know that one either. But can you ask her to search like Springfield police records or something, or Springfield courts, and if the AI actually searches it, it will come up with it because it's in the Springfield courts. At least the trespass one is. You got to see if you can get that out of her. Probably a good thing I don't have that Alexis ball hooked up and everything that you got me, Frankie. I'm going to have to figure out how that, you know, I forgot why I couldn't use it. Why couldn't I use that damn Alexis you sent me? And for some reason it wouldn't let me do something. But anyhow, I need to start messing with Alexis a bit. I can't remember. I've got it. It's sitting up here on the shelf. I've got everything ready, but... Yeah, I could use it on the phone, but I couldn't use it on the... So I'm slowly but surely getting attention, I'm sure. That dump truck honked his horn at me a couple minutes ago. I got his attention. Oh man, them dogs are laying right in front of the new fan. I mean, they're just sprawled out in front of that new fan. They're like, oh, this is something else. Lilu and both pups. They're like, yeah, we found our nap spot. Jack, he's laying up here with me by the front fan. It feels great in here now that heck, I ain't sweating now. It feels great in here now that we got the cross breeze going again. I'm glad I thought about bringing the fan in, and saying, oh shit, got to buy a new one. Yeah, that's something else. That's something else. But I don't understand how he hit the power lines, though. That was their job. When I first heard the report, they're the ones that work on power lines and stuff. So he had to know where that power line was. I mean, that's their job. But he had the service tech with him and him. I don't know if you've seen them videos and stuff, but a lot of times on them wires, they fly them up with a helicopter to do whatever work they got to do. Yeah. So maybe a gust of wind come or something. I don't know why. I don't know if we even know why. But to me, it's kind of weird a helicopter would hit power lines that they're actually working on. Yeah, and a shame. I think it would have been the same whether they hit the boat or the water. Very little chance they would have been alive if they hit the water. It's like hitting them dead. It's just like hitting concrete. But yeah, a real damn shame, man. Toyota. Hey, Toyota, take that bullshit to some other channel. If you want to say free anybody, you say free everybody on my channel. Sorry about that. That stupidity of free Palestine. No, free everybody in the world or keep that bullshit off my channel. Palestine's not any better than Americans, Russians, Germans, Chinese. Y'all need to stop this stupid racial bullshit that keeps everybody up in arms and in the war. There's one race, people. Like there's one planet, whether it's round, flat, or friggin' pyramid. It's Earth. And we're human beings, nothing else. You come in naked and nothing, bleed red, and you go out naked and nothing. So get this bullshit, don't put it on my channel. Because that's all y'all stupidity's into. Is hate and getting other people stirred up. Bye. I hate when that people do that shit. Why not free every country, free everybody? That stupid shit that stirred everybody in the world, that Black Lives Matter. Why don't all lives matter? I think white lives, red lives, yellow lives, blue lives, I think all lives matter. So I'm not just going to say one. And hell, I may lose a supporter or two over that, but I don't care. I really don't. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't free Palestine, I'm saying free everybody. Free everybody. But why just say one place? We're all victims of our governments and the elites. Every country is. We're victims to the people that run our country. Plain and simple. Why don't you want to free them all? Oh, you think about yourself and yourself only. Yeah. Us in America, we have people that hate their country and they come here to get freedom and all, and then they bring their bullshit from their country and try and do it here. That's our biggest problem here with people coming here. Hell, come to America the right way, but when you come here, learn American, speak American. Yeah, if I come to your country, I'm going to give you that courtesy, and everybody give us this courtesy. You don't want to live in your country, but you want to fly their flag. Well, go back and fly it there. We had a lot of people stuff die for our flag, and we love our flag here. And if you want to fly your flag here, go right ahead underneath the U.S. flag. Just like if I went to your country. Man, if I wanted to fly my flag, you'd probably get killed. But if I flew it underneath your flag, would you give me that respect? Come to your country? Probably not. But that's all we ask for here in America. Yeah, all these people want to fly their whatever flag. Just do it under an American flag and we're cool. Man, I'd love to see people put the energy in like free everyone instead of just like free Palestine, free Russia, free whatever. I'd like to see what someone put in the energy of, free everyone. But that's why my petition ain't working worth a shit. Nobody cares about the other states. They all care about themselves. Hell, Texas alone just about lost their hemp products. Why they haven't flooded my petition? Because their butt hurt because I haven't come back to Texas, probably. It's the only thing I can figure. Well, shit. What else is new? What's popping? Y'all don't have to stop talking because I just got on that guy about putting free Palestine shit there. So, what's anybody think about the Texas Democrats? Are they going to really arrest them? If they do arrest them, are they going to face any fines or jail time or anything? I think each and every one of them should be fired and removed from their job. That's exactly what I think. Frankie, you still here? Am I not seeing comments or are people just not commenting and bored? Huh, no, I didn't see that, but they've always been able to cure cancer. Diabetes, they can cure all that, Frankie. They can. But there's no money in cure. No, there's no money in cure. They've been able to cure these diseases and stuff for a long, long time, my friend. But there's no money in cure. But that's cool if Russia's getting it out and people are, that's really cool. I didn't see that. But that to me, that'd be cool. Oh no, it would be $1,000 a dose here or more. Yeah, they ain't gonna give you nothing free here. The only thing they wanted to give free here was that yab thing a few years back. And then it got so bad they had to bribe people and make prizes and shit to trick them into getting it. Are you seeing all the commercials on how cool it is to be able to hook your bank account and get a little thing in your hand to where you can, yeah, there's all kinds of commercials coming out about that. Now that's not the mark of the beast, per se. That's how they're going to normalize it and everything. Like you can actually go online and order one and plant it under your skin and shit yourself. But now they're making a really cool thing. They say, oh, look how cool it is. I can pay for my groceries just swipe my hand. And shit like that. Hey, stupid. They're making this stuff look normal and right. So when the mark of the beast does come out, you're going to have to take it. But that's going to be a special mark, special chip, special what. You will know what it is. And you will have that free will choice of whether you take it or not. But man, I watch them shows about them people so happy. Oh, look, I can pay my groceries so easy. No wallet, no nothing. So I'm like, man, you dumbasses. You dumbasses. So it won't be long. Of course, they're going to force it on all the prisoners and stuff in the jails and stuff. You won't be able to get out of jail or anything until you have it. They're going to do it to the probation people and stuff. You won't be able to get out of probation. Yeah, if you're in the legal system whatsoever, you're going to be screwed. And one of the first ones that really take the mark, I think. Then it's going to be the welfare. And then probably Social Security. And then you know everybody. But that's how they're going to get people. They're going to cut off your benefit, this, that, and the other. And the only way we're going to, it's kind of frightening. But also, watching the Bible fulfill itself is kind of exciting. Frightening and exciting. All in one, kind of like a sweet and sour. Will it? You do know that me and Michelle had a fallout, right, Frankie? I'm sure you probably watched the video and all that. Come to think of it. I thought she would have contacted somebody by now and whatever, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, the second one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she was the second and third one. Yeah, but I remember now that me and you was discussing that. Yep. Don't mind me. I'm getting old. Look, this guy is from that. Nice truck. He was reading the sign. Flag rattling out there sound like somebody tapped on the door. I just asked that. I said he's probably working.
Einstein, 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 my little baby boy, my baby boy. What you doing, Einstein? Huh? What you doing, baby boy? Huh? What you doing? Huh? Is he a good boy? Oh, well, thank you for the kisses. Are you being a good boy? Huh? Is he a good boy? Okay. And Miss Betty. And how are you? Y'all both come over to say hi? You woke up from your naps and come over to say hi? Oh, thank you for kisses. You're so sweet. You're my little sweetie. Yes, you are. Okay, well, y'all go back over in front of the fan. Heck, we're supposed to have a cold front come through. I think it's supposed to be 88 on like Monday. Then back into the 90s, but hell, that day the high is 88, it's going to feel like a cold front. Hey, as usual, give me a minute. Let me go fill my drink container here. Oh, and anybody wondering if I had my steak and eggs this morning? Yes, I did. I actually did. About 2 hours ago. And it was wonderful. I must do it again next month. See if I can open this a little bit now. The sun was blaring through it earlier. Now the wind will blow underneath because the wind's going that way. It'll be about right. That's why I wanted to make sure that I went and got a second fan today, because I knew today and tomorrow was supposed to be the two hottest days. And if it was going to get any hotter than this, I damn sure would probably be seeking out accommodations or spend what little money I've got buying a window shaker. But see, it's not like I can go to Walmart and pick one up. I can't wait for a delivery or none of that. So, get them Walmart. Oh. Well, shit. Got a nice little breeze going on outside too, so that helps a bit too. My flags are clattering, the trees are rustling, so.
right now is not the hottest point of the day, but pretty close. The next 4 hours, 3.5 hours, whatever, it will do its best to climb up a couple degrees, but then it start heading down. So we've got today done. But they still say it's only like oh, where'd it go? It's not telling me now. Oh, it's stuck on stupid because it's saying it's 88, and I know it's more than that. I know it's hotter than 88. Did it tell you what we're at right now, Frankie? No, it says 88. I'll be damned. 12:24, it said 88. Huh. The Bentonville thing says 88. I'll be damned. Oh, goodness sakes. Maybe I should take this air conditioner down off the counter and bang it around a little bit and see if I can get it to work. Now, if it got real bad, I'd plug the big one in. Remember, I still have my rooftop air, but I don't think it's going to get that bad. But I'd be able to plug in my rooftop if I had to. Well, heck, I mean, banging it made it stop working. Maybe throwing it around, banging it again and make it work. The old TV sets, you know, you thump on the side or the top or the back to get working. It should. That's sold as a 30 amp generator, right? This is a 30 amp RV. So it should run anything in this RV. Question is, do I want to run it on that generator? Not really. But it should handle it. It should handle it. But I don't know. I'd like to just buy a window shaker, but I can't afford it right now. I can't. It's either have enough money to eat the rest of this month or buy a window shaker. I choose me and the dogs eating the rest of the month. We can't really afford a window shaker right now. So. Now, hey, if you want to Walmart me one, or people want to get together and help me get one, oh, I'd love it. Mind me, I forgot I was reading the notices on that one. I don't fire this phone up very often, but when I do, no. Nope, nothing important. Do what now? I don't see a number 3. Uh-oh, is there a filter? Do I have to... Hang on, let me turn this thing on and see if I missed one. I don't see a number 3, only a number 1 and a number 2. Oh. Oh, on the top pans. Yeah, it don't show up on here. I'll be damned. But if you click on one of the crowns, it does. If I punch the button for crowns, it shows up, but it don't show up on my screen. Well, I actually think I'm getting close enough to the end of summer that I probably ain't going to buy another AC. I don't think it's going to get, a whole lot more summer. A couple weeks, I think we're going to start cooling down. Now, we may get another day or two of heat, but I think we're going to start cooling down here for long. What do you think? Then dogs get into everything if I leave it lay around. I like that answer. I like that answer because it could literally snow tomorrow and cook the next day. Oh, goodness. Sucks getting old. This is a time of day that I just get tired out of the blue. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely correct on that one. I like it when people stop behind my vehicle and read the signs. Just wait until I get pictures up there. uh, other than being boring, it's not too bad. Well, those are kind of expensive. The ones that are heat and air, those are kind of pricey. But yeah, I need to get like a mini split or something. Why do they have their damn tornado sirens going? It was afternoon. What, they blast them off at 1 o'clock here instead of noon or something? That was a tornado siren. Because it'd go away and then all of a sudden it'd come back. To me, it's a tornado siren. Hey, there's some people that don't like Walmart. That wouldn't surprise me. That's weird. Yeah, but you know what? Them little mini splits are worth every penny from what I hear. If it's the same ones that other people I know that put them in, they're happy with them. They're easy on their solar power and all that too. Russian attack. Well, it was a short attack because evidently it's over with. I mean, I've heard of towns doing their sirens at noon. But that's the first time I've experienced it at like 1 o'clock. Maybe it's a Walmart thing, I don't know. I didn't see no plumes of smoke or big explosions or nothing, so it'd be all right. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, shucks, friends. I don't know what else to yak about. Probably should do what I'm supposed to be doing and picking out the rest of the photos I want to use and go in here to Walgreens and get them printed. I just hate cutting loose of the money. That's my biggest thing. You know, $30, $30. That could be a couple days of generator gas or food, so. But we get things turned around here shortly, I'm pretty sure. No, they print them. They print them. Their Facebook post. Hell, I tell them, go ahead and do it again and print them, and you can watch me. I'll blur them out. I give you permission to blur the, you know. You know how you get around that? You go buy a printer. You can get around it by going and buying a printer and printing them yourself. Oh, goodness sakes. I like wearing my hat, but it holds the heat in. My head gets hot. But I still like wearing it, so I got to constantly fidget with my damn hat in the air conditioning. Well, my friends, concerns before I get out of here? I'll be damned. Yeah. I think it is 16 cents per print for a 4x6. Yeah. But they're 39 cents here at Walgreens. But yeah, when I got them last year, they were 10 cents a print, Frankie. When I got all those stack that thick at Awesome Possum, yeah, they were 10 cents a photo back then. Which I thought was great. 16 cents ain't bad. But when you get to 29 cents, it gets, yeah. But it'd be worth it. Well, my friends, make sure you're on the petition and shared it. Make sure you've subscribed to the channel and shared it. Turned on the notifications. I'd really appreciate it. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be here at 7 o'clock tonight and back again tomorrow at noon and tomorrow night and so on and so forth. please remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day, folks. We catch you later. Peace out.